now is 9:35. You know, in the 6 months since Hurricane Ian devastated parts of Southwest Florida, here at Fox 4, we've been working hard to get into communities in every corner of the area to show you how they're working to recover.
Yeah, one place that holds a special place in people's hearts is on Captiva Island. For generations, people from across the country and world have traveled to South Seas Island Resort to escape and make so much more. With Hurricane Ian now making its way in, the resort has now been closed.
This morning, though, Fox 4's Amy Wegman is the first journalist to give us a look at the resort. And Amy, you also found what fans should expect at the new South Seas.
Yeah, things are going to be changing in some areas of South Seas, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But first, if you've ever been here, even if you haven't, lazy days by the pool, it's something that a lot of families look forward to here. I mean, the pool, it's location, location, location. If our photographer Travis can show you, it sits right on Pine Island Sound. It's absolutely gorgeous here. The pool, as you can see, looks good. The filtration system has already been replaced. The tiki bar that a lot of people love to pull a chair up to, it's got a friend, an osprey on top. That is still standing after Hurricane Ian. So all said, the pool area, I know the foliage and the trees need some work, but it doesn't look that bad. There are plans to change the restaurant here, The Point. They're rebranding it. They're going to call it they're going to change the name and offer all kinds of different dinner and perhaps even breakfast. So they're working on that. But nonetheless, they're working to build back bigger and better, but they still have a lot of work to do.
Once crystal clear water left brown and murky, tropical trees and furniture mangled, and water slides where kids made memories cracked by falling foliage. Ian sure left its mark at some of the amenities at South Seas Island Resort on Captiva. General Manager Sean Farrell says they're working hard to have portions of the resort ready to go for you by September of this year.
Pools are in good shape, the filtration systems, all that kind of stuff has already been taken care of. New cabanas on the way. We're actually going to take the two corner ones. They're going to be super cabanas, have a little bit of a luxury kind of cabana on the end.
The pool deck and seating will be reconfigured. The restaurant nearby will get a new name, adding dinner and maybe even breakfast to the lineup. The slide, a favorite of course for the kids, will be repaired, but it won't be the only option anymore. From where the main pool now sits on the other end of the resort, closer to the entrance of South Seas, Sean and his team have pretty big plans. Where the reception area and tennis courts once stood is now an empty dirt lot. But this space will become a new water amenity, a water slide tower, a lazy river, and another adult-sized swimming pool with cabanas. Plus,
inside the facility here, we'll have arcade, food and beverage, and we'll have the kids club.
Farrell says the goal is to have something for people staying on both ends of the resort. A good balance, as he puts it.
You can walk over to really quick. It's not like a whole adventure to go the other end of the resort, so it's going to balance the traffic flow on the resort and give the added amenity for this end of the resort.
It's a glimpse at the future for South Seas, but right now it's all about hard work, putting things back together, and for now, just for now, letting friends in nature have the best seat in the house.
Yeah, and I do have a pretty good seat. I do want to show you one other change that is unfortunately happening, unfortunately, I suppose, here at South Seas. There used to be, as you walked out of the pool area, that's where I am right now, right behind me, you could walk and go to a little restaurant called Scoops and Slices. You could grab ice cream and pizza. There was a candy store for kids there after day at the pool. You can see that that is gone, but it's going to have a new home. Just to the left, this building here that used to be Camp Scallywags, that was the kids club. That is where Scoops and Slice's new home will be. So if you want to check out more about all of the changes coming to South Seas, again, you might be able to stay here in September, October at some of the privately owned residents that they rent out. We've got all the information on our website when you go to fox4now.com. I'm going to be back live for Fox 4 Morning News at 10 and share a little bit more about this iconic resort here. For now, live on Captiva, Amy Wegman, Fox 4.
Amy.